Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I am grade 3 social studies teacher Miss Anila, and as you know that we have started chapter physical environment and human activities, and we have already done the 3 question and answers from there. First is what do you mean by the physical environment of a place? Second was what do you mean by or what is meant by a natural disaster? And then the third question also we have done, what does it mean to adapt? So we have already done these 3 answers in your copies. Today I have shared the homework, and that is from question number 4, 5 and 6. I have shared question 4, 5 and 6. Question 4 is, what type of clothes do we wear in cold weather? Although you know the answer, you have given very nice answers, but I have shared uniform answers so that everyone can have the same answers. We wear warm clothes in cold weather, for example jackets, sweaters, gloves, mufflers and caps. Question 5, which clothes are worn in hot weather? Give examples. We wear light clothes in winter, for example shorts, t-shirts, skirts, hats, sunglasses, etc. And question 6, what is the clothing pattern of northern areas of Pakistan? And that is the warm furry clothing. They wear warm furry clothes, mufflers and caps. This you can use your own way of speaking, only take these things. Then what type of clothes are worn in Cholistan? In Cholistan, people wear light clothes like cotton, lawn, shalwar kurta and pagdi. So this is your homework. I did not share yesterday, but I am sharing it today. So you can do it in your copies. Now let's come back to the chapter in page number 76. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is physical environment affects the clothes also, the clothing also. So page 76 we study about the clothes, that weather of a place helps in the choice of clothes also. If you are living in a cold environment, you will love to wear the warm clothes like jackets, mufflers, sweaters. But if you are living in a warm climate like in Pakistan, we would prefer lawn clothes, cotton clothes, and we love to wear like sunglasses and hats. So then we studied about that which type of clothes are worn in the northern areas of Pakistan like Mari, Swat. Over there people wear these jackets, furry clothes, and the caps, the woolen caps, and the mufflers also. Sometimes they wear high necks, sometimes they wear mufflers. So but in the Cholistan, in the desert areas or warm areas, the people especially wear light clothes, shalwar kameez, or the women will wear shalwar kameez of lawn, and the men will wear the shalwar kameez made of cotton. Then we come to page number 77. Then we studied about turban. Turban is the kurta and shalwar and dhoti that is worn by Punjabi villagers. Punjabi villagers, they always wear kurta, and in place of shalwar they wear dhoti. You can see the cloth worn around it. This is called a dhoti, and they wear a turban. Turban is a sort of pagdi. It's a sort of pagdi that is to protect them from cold as well as from the warm weather. In the same way, then we studied about the Kalash people. They are also part of our country, and they wear the jackets and made of animal skins. You can see the difference of jackets, and they wear boots also to keep them away from cold, and they wear felt hats. You can see the felt hats. This is a different sort of hats to keep them away from cold. This question I have not given this time. This I'll give you in the next class. Then turban, I am explaining what is turban. Turban is that they are wearing on the top. It protects them from heat and cold both. And in the next class I'll give you a question about turban, that what is turban and what is the use of turban. And the animal skin coats, it also protects them from cold weather and shows their strength. And then there's a question, how do you adapt to the weather in your city? So you can say I can adapt to the weather of my city by wearing light clothes like lawn clothes or cotton clothes to keep myself um, cool and soothing. Okay. Then we turn to page number 78. Then we studied about the shelters. So the physical environment of a place also affects the shelters. Shelter means a place to live. Wherever you are living, the environment, if it is hot, you make the houses or shelters in the same way. If it is very cold, you make the shelters in the same way. So shelters human build for themselves. They are made of different materials, sizes and shapes, and they are built according to the requirements of the environment, hot or cold. So there are so many types of interesting shelters around the world. You can see in Canada, where there is a lot of snow, you can see a lot of snow. So they make igloos. This igloo is made of snow, but it keeps you warm inside. Then another type of houses are the tree houses in New Guinea. Karawi tribe, they make the houses in Guinea, tree house. Maybe because of the sand, maybe because of the animals, or maybe because of the water or flood that comes in their area. Then come to page number 79. You can see the Red Indians. They make their tents in the same way. They are made of cloth, but a very like like a very good cloth, not very thin cloth. It's a very thick cloth, and they this is their sign of Red Indians. They that you find on their heads also. They put it on their heads also. Now then come to the Balochistan. In the past, Balochistan people made their houses in the form of caves in the mountains, and these landforms mean the land areas and water bodies, they affect your shelter. And this is the way the materials used to build shelters can be made of rocks, cement, clothes, animal straws, muds, and so many. So you can read about this. We'll study more in the next class. Thank you very much.